Taiwan begins receiving land-based Harpoon missile systems for mobile coastal defense. Taiwan has quietly crossed an important threshold in its defense modernization as the first components of the land-based Harpoon Coastal Defense System arrived on the island this week, according to imagery published February 5th by local observers on social media. The photographs show convoys transporting missile launchers, radar vehicles, and command and control units associated with the U.S.-supplied system, signaling the opening phase of a program under which Taiwan has ordered 100 Harpoon missile system sets to strengthen its coastal and naval defense posture. The convoys identified on Taiwanese roads include missile launcher vehicles, radar platforms, and command and control vehicles, indicating that complete system elements are now entering service rather than isolated components. The missile launchers are mounted on the heavy expanded mobility tactical truck, commonly known as HEMTT, a heavy-duty tactical vehicle designed for high payloads, long-range road movement, and operation across varied terrain. This configuration provides the system with strategic mobility and concealment, allowing units to redeploy rapidly along Taiwan's coastline while minimizing vulnerability to preemptive strikes.
Times.
According to procurement plans approved through U.S. foreign military sales channels, Taiwan ordered 100 land-based Harpoon Coastal Defense System sets together with 400 missiles. Deliveries are structured in phases agreed by Taipei and Washington. Initial shipments focus on training simulators and support equipment, accompanied by U.S. instructors and technical advisors tasked with establishing operational proficiency. Mobile launchers, radar systems, and command vehicles follow, while live missiles are delivered at a later stage once training and integration benchmarks are met. Under the current timeline, 32 complete systems are scheduled for delivery by the end of 2026, with the remaining 68 arriving by 2028. The Harpoon Coastal Defense System represents a land-based adaptation of Boeing's established anti-ship missile architecture, configured specifically for deployment on mobile tactical vehicles. Its design emphasizes survivability through dispersion, rapid relocation, and the ability to operate from concealed positions. Unlike fixed coastal batteries, the road mobile launchers can shift firing locations frequently, complicating adversary intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance efforts. This mobility is central to Taiwan's approach to coastal defense, which prioritizes endurance under sustained pressure rather than static fortification. A key component of the system is the integrated radar vehicle, which provides organic target acquisition and fire control capabilities. This allows coastal missile units to detect and engage hostile surface vessels in near real time without relying exclusively on external sensor networks. While the system can accept targeting data from other naval or joint sensors, the presence of an onboard radar reduces dependence on vulnerable links and supports autonomous operations if external connectivity is degraded. Command vehicles observed in the convoys highlight the role of Taiwan's Naval Operations Command, which is assessed to possess strong capabilities in coordinating coastal fires with broader maritime situational awareness.
Times.
At the core of the system is the RGM-84L for Harpoon Block II missile, a modern variant optimized for littoral and coastal engagements. The missile uses a GPS-assisted inertial navigation system during mid-course flight and an active radar seeker in the terminal phase, allowing it to home in on moving surface targets even in cluttered coastal environments. Its sea-skimming flight profile is designed to reduce detection and reaction time for shipborne defenses. The missile carries a 221-kilogram high-explosive warhead intended to disable or destroy surface combatants through blast and fragmentation effects. The RGM-84L for Harpoon Block II offers a maximum range of up to 124 kilometers, equivalent to more than 67 nautical miles, enabling Taiwan to hold enemy naval assets at risk well beyond the immediate coastline. This range allows coastal defense units to cover key maritime approaches and choke points, forcing hostile vessels to operate at greater distances or accept increased exposure. The missile's guidance package is optimized for operations in complex littoral zones, where land clutter, civilian shipping, and constrained reaction times place a premium on precision and reliability. The Harpoon Coastal Defense System strengthens Taiwan's layered maritime denial posture rather than serving as a standalone deterrent. Road mobility allows missile batteries to disperse across multiple coastal sectors, fire from unpredictable locations, and relocate quickly after engagement. Within its engagement envelope, the system poses a credible threat to surface combatants and amphibious forces approaching the island, compelling potential adversaries to devote additional resources to suppression, air defense, and standoff operations. Constraints remain, including dependence on timely targeting data and exposure to sustained countermeasures, but the system adds depth and resilience to Taiwan's coastal strike network. The arrival of these first Harpoon components fits into a broader pattern of Taiwanese investment in mobile and survivable defense systems designed for contested environments. Combined with indigenous missile programs and ongoing naval and air force modernization, the land-based Harpoon contributes to a defensive concept focused on dispersion, redundancy, and cost imposition rather than force symmetry. This approach reflects an assessment that survivable coastal fires can play a decisive role in shaping maritime operations around the island. The deployment carries implications beyond Taiwan's immediate defense. The phased arrival of 100 U.S.-supplied Harpoon systems underscores continued American involvement in Taiwan's security under existing policy frameworks, even as regional tensions remain elevated. For neighboring states and regional navies, the move highlights the growing importance of mobile coastal missile forces in the Western Pacific. As additional systems enter service through 2028, Taiwan's expanding coastal strike capability is likely to influence regional military planning, deterrence calculations, and the broader balance of power across the strait, reinforcing the strategic relevance of land-based maritime denial assets in contemporary security dynamics.